purpose of this video is for you to be able to describe a solubility chart, how it's set up, and then read it. Some terms you're going to need to know. A cation is a positively charged ion in this compound, salt. Na, sodium, is the cation because it's got a flat positive charge. An anion is a negative charged ion. And the same picture, the chlorine would be the anion. Solubility refers to whether or not something will dissolve. So if I put a compound in a solvent, there are two things. It can't dissolve, and that would make a heterogeneous mixture, you'd see it. And then it will dissolve, and that would make a solution. And solubility answers that question of whether or not it's going to dissolve. Now, before we get into the table, I want to make an analogy. Let's say he's having a dinner party, and they're not sure not that they're not sure who's coming, but they're not sure what to make. So he looks at his menu guide, and he's been collecting data for a long time, and he knows for some of his friends different foods. He's kept track of things. And this is kind of how a solubility chart is going to work. Now, the thing is, what do these symbols mean? You're going to have a little key. So this means Crazy Thai loves sushi and coffee. No, not coffee. Cocoa. But it's kind of hit or miss on popcorn. And Dr. Square really only takes popcorn and cocoa as a midnight snack, but loves sushi. And Professor Triangle has those opinions. Therefore, when it comes time to a menu, when he's looking at his card, he decides that he's going to have to make sushi. Now, in the menu guide, the axes were the friends and the food. The solubility chart, the axes are going to be the cation and anion. And the point of it is to figure out what people know or want, like and food-wise. And the solubility chart is whether to know if something is soluble or not. This is a solubility chart, what it is, and this is how it's going to what it's going to look like. It's going to be arranged your cations on one side, your anions on another, and you're going to be able to tell that certain pairs are soluble or certain pairs are not. Now, how to use it. The first thing you're going to do is find your cation and anions. So here are my cation anions, chlorine and sodium. Then you're going to find where they intersect. And that means right here. And then you're going to apply the letter to the key. The S here stands for soluble. So sodium chloride is soluble. So let's practice. Here's the key. Here's my anions. So here's silver. Here's my cations. Here's silver. And here's chlorine. So I want to look at this box right there. Now that means there's a little A there. That means it's slightly soluble in acids. And it's not soluble in water. Now, sodium nitrate is soluble. And zinc hydroxide is insoluble in water. K and I, potassium and iodide, that's right in here. That is soluble. And that's how you would read a solubility chart.